Today we're going to smoke 2 picnic shoulders. So if you're familiar with pork butt, it's a still pork shoulder, pork butt. This is the lower portion of the arm of the pork. So the pork butt is going to generally sit on top of this, and that piece would contain the blade bone. Today we're going to do what are called picnics. This is the lower portion, generally a little more affordable. These today, for instance, I got these for 99 cents a pound. These are 10 pounds each. So for $10, 10 pounds of meat before cooking, this is quite a bit of meat. So the first step I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and use my boning knife, and I'm going to go ahead and take off this really thick. You can see I got this one is skin side up, this one's skin side down. But I'm going to take off this real thick chunk of pork skin here. You can see that. The boning knife, this comes off real easy. I'm just going to take that and almost just pull it off. But I'm going to use my knife to get it nice and trimmed and get these ready to put a rub on there. So the skin just trims right off. It's real easy. You can see here, comes off pretty much in one solid piece. You can just trim around the whole picnic, and the result is this big piece of skin. The reason we trim this off is that obviously you could leave this on and cook it, but there's no way the rub is going to permeate this thick. It's almost like a thick piece of rubber. There's no way the rub is going to permeate that and be able to get into this meat if that is left on. So, okay, the next step here, I'm going to go ahead and trim the skin off of this one, and then we're going to season these up. So to skin this, what I usually do, start on this side that has most of the skin cut off here. I start and I make a cut right here to make a seam, and then I just fold this back, and with my boning knife then I'm able to just come in with one hand on the skin and just kind of guide this knife through and just trim this all the way around, rotate it around, and this peels just right off. We're making coals here with just oak firewood here. This is red oak, and we're going to use these coals to kind of get the Weber smoker going. Here we're starting the Weber Smoky Mountain cooker, and we use just natural mesquite chunk charcoal along with our own oak coals that we're making in a separate fire pit here to get this started. And today we're going to smoke over oak and apple. So I'm going to use this shaker. This is a little bit larger shaker than what I would use for ribs, for instance. But got my rub in here, and I'm going to go ahead and use this to help me cover the large area quickly. And so no science behind this, just getting this as evenly on here as possible. I'll go back and make sure I don't have any uneven areas. I've let the rub set up on these picnic shoulders for about 15 minutes. Just enough to let it liquefy a little bit before these go on the smoker. I'm just about to take them out and put them on the smoker. It's kind of my experience, or maybe even my personal taste, that with pulled pork, any kind of pork shoulder, pork butt, you can't really season too much or over season it. It's pretty tough. So I like to get a lot of seasoning on. So I always err on the side of putting on more rub than less. So for these two, I put on about probably say at least half a cup of rub each. And when this cooks over the 12-hour smoke here, that's going to give this a nice flavor after all of this meat. This is 10 pounds of meat each, so there's a lot of meat, and the bark is only going to be on the outside until this is all chopped up and pulled and mixed together. Okay, we got these two picnics on the Weber smoker, and I'm going to go ahead and let these get going, and we'll check back in about 12 hours. We are going to spritz these a little bit. Going to come back and check 3 or 4 hours in, start seeing how they're looking for color and also for just for dryness. So this picnic shoulder's been cooking for just about 8 hours in the smoker. So just now taking it out. It's got the color we want here. You can see here. See the meat's pulled away nicely here from the bone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually put a glaze on this and then wrap it up in foil and then return it to the smoker for about another 4 hours here. That's going to really accelerate the cooking and get this to the point where it really just shreds and falls apart real nice and easy. Okay, here's the other picnic shoulder. As you can see here, once this is done, after 12 hours, the bones just pull right out. Then, this is just out of the smoker, so it's super hot, but I'm just going to use my insulated gloves now to just start breaking this meat down and start shredding it. Breaking it up and shredding it, and then I'll re-season it and it'll be ready to serve. Okay, so here's the finished product. That's what 20 pounds of pulled pork looks like after it's been smoked. 12 hours, 8 hours in smoke and 4 in foil. So just got finished after this is out of the wrap and cooled down a little bit. First I broke it down with the insulated gloves, and then I just chopped it up a little bit here, and yeah, it's quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and start packaging this up, and I'll probably use this all throughout the week for everything from carnitas to tacos to pulled pork sandwiches. My friends and I are going to eat pretty good off of this for about a week. Okay, thanks for watching.